Could you believe that I used to be so insecure in myself and how I looked to the point where I would not take my mask off? So this was during pandemic era where, I was in sixth form and this was during COVID. And we all had these like restrictions where we had to put on masks and social distance and all of that. I was at the lowest point in my life during A-levels to the point where I was lost in every aspect. And then to top it off, I was also insecure of my face and how I looked, which added to the pain. I was compelled to make this video because, I had a friend and she was asking me, how did you become so confident? How are you this confident in yourself as a person? And there was also I've been seeing so many articles about plastic surgery and minors, young teenagers between 12 and 16, saying that, going to plastic surgeons, saying that, I want to get my nose fixed or my eyes fixed, etc. And this surgeon was basically turning them all away. That's crazy because plastic surgeons literally profit off of other people's insecurities, pretty much. I have nothing against it. I have nothing against people who want to get plastic surgery. Go ahead. This is just for people who are contemplating or, who just think that getting it done will make them feel loved more. No, it won't. It won't. He was saying that, there are too many minors coming to him to get each of them fixed. And I kind of saw myself in these kids. And I thought I should make a video addressing this matter because I was in the exact same position. This whole beauty standard thing is very telling of the type of society that we live in today. There's something very wrong with our society and the pressure that we are putting on young women to fit into this tiny box known as the beauty standard. This leads to things such as facial dysmorphia. So facial dysmorphia, what is it? It's a mental health condition where someone becomes fixated on perceived flaws in their face or body that are either minor or unnoticeable to others. These flaws can be anything from the size and shape of the nose to the symmetry of the eyes, wrinkles, or even imagined imperfections. Body dysmorphia is a mental illness where we need specialized help. I think body dysmorphia and facial dysmorphia both are rooted and start from a very young age. Everything happens for a reason, and there's also a reason for this too. It's not something that just pops up and suddenly you feel like you need to change your features. No, it's not. It's something that's deeply rooted into something that someone must have said to you in the past or something that you have seen. The point of this video is that I'm going to tell you what I did to get out of that state of mind to a more secure version of myself without any professional help. And you need to come to terms with a few things. Can plastic surgery make you happy? No, it can't make you happy. These insecurities stem from somewhere. It's your environment most of the time. This includes things that you consume on a daily basis, like social media, family, work, school, etc. If you feel insecure about a feature of yours, you need to first figure out, where is this thought coming from? There must be a reason as to why you don't like your certain feature. Are these my thoughts or are they somebody else's? Is this a seed that someone else implanted in my head and I've just been feeding that seed a self-hatred just to fulfill everyone's perception of me? For example, let's say my mom says something like, Misbah, your nose looks a little big, don't you think? And, I have no problem with how my face looks. Like right now I don't, but before I used to. And let's say I'm already confident in myself. And my mom said, Misbah, your nose looks a little big, don't you think? What I'm going to think now is that, my mom knows best and she's got to be right, because she's my mom. What she did there is that she planted a seed in my mind and I'm just growing that seed and feeding it self-hatred. I'm now going to hyperfixate on my nose until the point where I feel so insecure that I get plastic surgery. But once I get plastic surgery, I feel satisfied. And then I enter this cycle of repeatedly changing how I look. And once I don't recognize my face, I realize that it's too late and that I liked how I originally looked and that I didn't need to change anything. So why was it that I didn't feel happy? It was because they weren't my thoughts in the first place. They were my mom's. She put this thought into me and I took this thought personally, when in reality, it's not something that I should have taken personally. So what can you do to not hyperfixate on your appearance or a certain feature and increase your self-esteem? Multiple things that you can do. First, you need to accept how you look. Tell yourself and everyone who comments on your appearance, this is how I look, this is how I am, you either take it or leave. Who are they to comment on how you look? How disrespectful is that? Why are you still around these people? Listen, if anyone negatively comments on your appearance, don't feel offended. Feel pity for that. You know why? Because people who negatively comment on you are projecting their own insecurities onto you because they're thinking to themselves, how dare she think she looks good when she's down? I also want to do the same thing. I want to be confident in myself, but I'm so insecure that I can't be my true, authentic self like she is. So, don't take what I'm saying seriously. Don't take anything personally. What anyone says about you is never about you. It's always going to be about them. Okay? 2. Work on your self-esteem and confidence. Self-esteem is your overall self-worth. Self-confidence is your ability to be competent at something. Work on both of these. Look at yourself and tell yourself you are capable, beautiful, cool, talented. Something that I like doing is listening to affirmation videos. Like, the I am affirmations whilst I do my makeup. It really puts me in a good mood and I kind of manifest a really good day full of abundance. Like, when I would eat, I wouldn't take it off. I would just keep it on, my mask on, and then when I would eat, I would just put it down a little bit and just eat and then put it back on and then eat the rest of my food. And oh my God, I think about it now and I'm like, wow, that is actually, it's very extremely insecure I was back then. But now it's like, it's whatever. Insecure in what? Like, let's say some things I am insecure about is not knowing enough. It's like not being knowledgeable enough. But that's something that can be easily fixed by just reading or becoming more knowledgeable in a certain topic. But when it comes to looks, you don't need to be insecure about looks because beauty is subjective. It's subjective, okay? Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, like everyone says. And that is so true. What one person won't find beautiful, another person will. Character should be number one. You should always look at the type of person you are. Improve, self-develop, reflect on your behavior, reflect on your actions, and proceed on from there. And with validation, don't go outside expecting to get that type of confidence from other people because other people can't do what you can do for yourself. If your confidence and validation doesn't come from inside, like from you, then you will never be happy with yourself. Craving validation from other people, it's pathetic. 3. Stop comparing yourself to other people. This is a very big thing. Why are you comparing yourself to somebody else? And what do you get out of doing something so tedious? You'll just pick out more insignificant and useless things to say about yourself that you don't like about yourself. And therefore, you're going to end up spiraling down that wrong hole again. If you do see someone really pretty, don't be insecure of them. Just simply admire how beautiful they are. Compliment them if you want to. And just continue scrolling or just walk away. Why are you jealous? Why are we putting ourselves against each other right now? We're just supposed to support each other. We're not supposed to hate each other and put against each other. That's rude. It's not very nice. We were all put on this earth to help each other. We're not put on this earth to hate each other. Unconditional love. So we all have unconditional love for our friends or family members, but we don't give that same love towards ourselves. Why are we so critical about ourselves? You should love yourself unconditionally, without any conditions. Example, imagine you say to yourself, oh, I'll love myself more if I don't know, get a nose job. I'll love myself more if I get bigger lips. No, you won't. In fact, it actually sounds ridiculous because that's not how it works. You saying things like that to yourself is disrespectful towards yourself. Think about it. If you were going to die in a month, I think the last thing you'd be worrying about is your appearance. Tell yourself you love yourself. Treat yourself with care. Remember, with how you treat yourself, others will do the same. They will treat you with more respect, seemingly because they see that you have unconditional love for yourself. People who love themselves become even more loved, and that's very attractive. So strive to love yourself, and everything will fall into place. Only good things will come your way. I'm going to end it there, and if you like these solo videos, let us know so Vediki and I can, make more. Because our goal, our purpose is to help other women find their journey, help other women become the best versions of themselves and raise the next generation of children so that, they don't have to go through the things that we went through. Okay? So let us know if you want to see more content like this, and I'll see you next time.